next to bat will be Austin Barnes. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB now. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they dropped in one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
In now, Chris Taylor, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And he hits it hard to the right side. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, the 35, Cody Bellinger.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger. Now the first pitch. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it. Comes
set, the 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers lead 1. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Tony Gonsolin will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
First delivery to him. Matt Duffy is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
A ball and a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
2 out, nobody on. One and 1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Fouled off. Fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up. Here now is Will Smith. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And he'll dive back in. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Racing back the center fielder into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
Batting in, the right fielder, Luke Rayleigh.
Stepping in now, Luke Rayleigh. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Luke Rayleigh has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate, Tony Gonsolin, as he puts it on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. But the Dodgers do strike for two coming on this two-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 2-0 LA. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1-1 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. He hit the corner and tries for third. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple. So he's head first into third as he laid it all on the line on that one.
Yeah, he took a pretty big risk going for the triple, Matt, but you gotta love the aggressiveness and the willingness to get dirty and beat the throw to third. Man, that was a fun play to watch.
Javier Baez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And it's fouled away. And he struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Peterson.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson.
He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short.
And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Batting seventh.
Next to hit is David Bodie. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Peterson, base runner at first with 1 out. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. I get it, I get it, I got it, I got it, I'm good, I'm about it, about it. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. I bought it, I get it. At the plate now is Justin Turner, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Liner in there for a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. No balls and a strike. Strike to count. Gavin Lux will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A line shot to third base. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
And he falls behind 0-2. Turner on second. Lux at first. 1 gone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Will Smith swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guess.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that Gavin Lux will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
And now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Duffy is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And he got him.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
First pitch of the A.B. now. Grounded to short. Baez has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. And now in the box, Edwin Rios off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Luke Raley. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here it comes. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Tony Gonsolin. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
At the plate now, Justin Turner, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Into the bleachers and out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, teams have absolutely been teeing off on him the last couple of games. He gave up 3 bombs last time out, and he's already given up 2 here in the early going. You want your pitchers to be consistent, but not consistently bad.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 6-1.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he fouls this one off. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail 6. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 coming.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Robert Stock, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. Into the box, Will Smith, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Bellinger stands at second with no outs. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The bat.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
At the plate, Edwin Rios, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. To short, hit hard. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And he pops it up. Modi will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead this one 7-1.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Standing in now, Austin Romine. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. High and deep down the left field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Roberts. Stop.
Eric Sogard will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Here's the first pitch to him. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into his first at-bat at 283. 1 home run and with just the lone RBI. Oh and 1, here it comes.
Down 0-2.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 7-1. Ryan Tepera gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now, Justin Turner. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. This one's down to third. Oh, look at Bryant. He gathers the throw. And the first out of the inning is a beautiful one. What a play. And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. He didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. So now to the plate, Gavin Lux.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Scooped up, throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter.
Up next, Corey Seager. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, here it comes. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're on top 7-1.
No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. See on my grind heavy for my babies. Life.
Now to bat, Matt Duffy. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
In there for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Bellinger's in pursuit.
But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Next up, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
The windup and the 0-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Into the basket, and it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Bounced softly in front of the plate. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The 7-2.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Ian Happ, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got him.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike two swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the side.
Stepping in next, Jock Peterson. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hit hard to short. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
And now the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on Show Track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He'll try again, 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Ready now is A.J. Pollock. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. There's one on to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Dodgers go down quiet. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the outfielder, David Bodie.
The right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Bodie.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Austin
Now to the plate, here is Austin Romine. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The pitcher, number 18, Ryan Tepera.
Ildemaro Vargas gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now here's the first offering. Popped up. Turner shading to his right. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Now the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in will be Luke Raley. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Austin Barnes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch on the way. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Gavin Lux, as it's on the ground toward the hole. A dive, he's got it. One there, on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Nico Horner is going to come in now and take over following the injury. 2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fielded cleanly. Over to first, and that retires the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cubs 2. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Striding in is Nico Horner, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. High pop-up. Trinan will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
The first baseman, number 44.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. Career against Blake Trinan. 2 hits in 7 tries. 1-0 the count. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Runner at first following the error. And coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate, where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rizzo is off of first with 2 away.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2.
I got my blessing because the Father.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And here comes Cody Bellinger.
35. Cody Bellinger.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back. The pitcher.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Brandon Workman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. A.J. Pollock is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. He bounced out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In there, a base hit. And that will hold up at second with two aboard now. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit. Into the box, Blake Trinan. And he pops it up. Corner moving to his left. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. One in the inning here for the guys in blue. And that brings up Javi Baez, starting things for his side in the ninth.
Javier Baez.
Kenley Jansen takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping
Now
for.
batting,
One
left
away.
fielder, Joc Pederson.
Next, it'll be Joc Pederson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Slow bouncer to the right side. And it's quickly 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one.
Right,
The bullpen has
number
looked
13.
sharp and it backed up a nice
David.
effort turned in by the starter.
Brody.
These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fouled off. Two out, nobody on. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
10-2 the final in this game. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tony Gonsolin with his 4th win this season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Jake Arrieta allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 10 runs on an even 20 hits. 2 errors, they left 10 men on base.